Hey, welcome back to Kirkham A Movie A Day. New location here in the Texas area. I haven't done a video a video review in a while, and I thought I would do a quick one for a movie that I saw last week. I've fallen a little behind on. I meant to post a review earlier, but just been overwhelmed with all the things that I've been doing the last week. This film that I saw is called The Broken Hearts Gallery. It's basically a rom-com, and it has all of the standard things that go along with romantic comedies. So I'm not sure if you're going to like it if you don't like romantic comedies, because it follows the structure of one of those films completely. There are no surprises when it comes to plot developments. What's interesting about the film, though, is the setting and the characters, and that's the thing I think that makes these kinds of movies worth watching. The actors in this, I'm not familiar with any of them. I wish I had written their names down so I could share them with you right now. I don't have that readily available. But the young woman who is the star of the film, she's charming in an interesting way. She's got a different look to her. She's got a perky personality and an interesting way of talking. And of course, everything is written in a clever way in a movie like this, which is why you actually see movies like this. So maybe it's not realistic, but it is entertaining. This woman loses what she thinks is her love. So heartbroken, she falls in with another person. There's a cute meet. They develop a relationship through, it's very tentative at times. They fall back into a different pattern. Then they get back together again. Like I said, there's nothing unusual about the plot structure of the film. It's just the way the characters talk and the setting. It's also an interesting idea for an art project. The only actor in the film that I recognized was Bernadette Peters, who is a secondary character in the story. She's a gallery owner that this young woman worked for at the beginning of the film, and later on, well, she comes back into the story. Let's pretend that there's a surprise here, and it all works out in the end. The nice thing is that I went to the movies only because I wanted to go to the movies. It's not because I wanted to see this particular film, but it was a nice surprise. It was enjoyable. It's not substantial. But it's the kind of thing that I think after a while you can settle in, enjoy the afternoon, laugh a little bit, be charmed by the leads who are very good, and there are some great supporting characters also. Now I will say it's a little blunt in the way that it approaches modern romantic relationships. It deals with sexuality in I won't say it was rude or crude, but it was very direct and probably, equivalent to Something About Mary sorts of humor. So there are some crude references there. If you are at all offended by those sorts of things, maybe you'll want to be careful about that. It's innocuous fun. I hope you enjoy it. I found it quite charming. If I ever run into it again on the streaming systems or on my cable, I'll probably stop and watch it for a while because, like I said, it was entertaining. Just trying to catch up on, make sure I have a review for every film I've seen in a theater, and this is the first one that I've seen in a theater that I haven't gotten to almost immediately. So hope that you all have a good afternoon, or rest of your day, I should say, and hopefully you'll tune in again later. Thanks. Bye.